Day 85, and maybe only one or two left. No one's really sure. Anything could happen. We're kind of down to the last few bills, and some really important things are coming across our desks. Today, House Bill 377, it fixes the teachers' retirement system, asking employers and employees and the state to pay more. It passed second reading. We concurred with the Senate amendments, 55 to 45, so a pretty good victory, and that will be on third reading tomorrow, so we aren't going to celebrate until we find out that it's passed third reading. House Bill 277, the term limits bill, was on third reading today and got 85 votes, so now it only needs 15 votes on the Senate, and then that will put term limits on the ballot. It will ask you, the voter, whether or not you think we should limit us to 16 years in a body. House Bill 454, the public employees retirement fix, passed third reading today as well, so it's on its way to the governor. House Bill 274 was a bill that took the outfitting rules out of code and into the outfitters rule book, basically, which is under the control of the Board of Outfitters. And that was amended today by the governor. He amended the reporting requirements section, and so it'll be interesting to see what happens with that bill tomorrow on third. There was a motion to reconsider 380, Senate Bill 380, which was the bill that the sportsmen hated, and the reconsider motion failed. It only got 46, so I think we're safe from that. We aren't reconvening until tomorrow at 3, and so I think I might go home, like Butte home. I wanted to let you guys know that on May 1st, there is an immigration reform rally at 1 p.m. at Lindley Park in Bozeman. And if you want a ride from Butte, you can catch the bus in the mall parking lot at 11 a.m. And there's a Facebook page for it. If you look up immigration reform, it's put on by the Montana Organizing Project. So get on that if you can. Get on the bus. Still some big things in play. I don't think very much negotiation happened over the weekend, and no one's really sure if it's because we have kind of new people in play as far as sessions go, or if there's just no negotiations to be had. So no one really knows if they're just going to be done, give what we have done to the governor and put it in his court, or whether we're still going to continue to negotiate. We've been out of session for a few hours now, and they have all morning tomorrow and into the afternoon to do any negotiating that remains to be done. So it's kind of just a wait and see what they bring forward and what kind of arrangements can be made. It drives me crazy that you're reading in the papers the Republican message that they really wanted to bring you Montanans some tax relief and were unable to. And I wish that the reporters who are taking those stories would ask the obvious question of, aren't you the majority? Or what specific bill were you unable to get passed because of the Democrats or the minority? Because the way it works up here is the majority has the final say on what committees bills go to, who is on those committees, how many Republicans and Democrats are on the committees. The majority has the final say on where we park our cars and where we sit on the House and the Senate floor. So for them to tell the reporters, oh gosh, we really had this tax relief coming for Montanans and we just weren't able to get it, is such BS. I cannot believe it. Does anyone understand how majority works? They're steering the ship. They have accomplished exactly what they wanted to accomplish. They stopped Medicaid expansion. They cut the pay plan. So just read those articles with a grain of salt, please. And maybe you should call the reporters or write a letter to the paper saying, really? They weren't able to get done what they wanted to get done? I'd love to know what bills they're talking about.